Two giants in email marketing. One built for creators, the other crafted for businesses. ConvertKit versus Brevo. Which one really delivers? On the left, ConvertKit, focused on helping creators grow their audience. And on the right, Brevo, the all-in-one multi-channel marketing suite for brands of all sizes. Let's skip the buzzwords and dive right into how these tools actually stack up. Each category scores points, and by the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The winner might just surprise you. Okay, real quick, let me show you what we're comparing. Boom, mind map time. We're looking at everything from pricing and fees, integrations, automation, reporting, email creation, multi-channel marketing, how easy they are to use, customer support, and, yeah, the audience fit. Got it all lined up? All right, let's get into it category by category. First up, pricing and fees. ConvertKit comes in swinging with unlimited audience on their free plan. You can have up to 10,000 subscribers, which sounds insane. Super straightforward per subscriber pricing too, but here's the kicker. Every sale has a 3.5% plus 30-cent transaction fee. And a bunch of stuff like integrations and automations are locked unless you're on a paid plan. Now, Brevo, you get up to 300 emails a day on the free plan, and paid plans start at $9 a month. No transaction fees at all. Pricing's by email volume, so it's super flexible if you have a fluctuating list. But heads up, on the free plan, automations are limited to 2,000 contacts. And yeah, you'll need to pay for bigger sends. Honestly, Brevo takes this round for value. Integrations. Okay, this is a fun one. ConvertKit is just packed. Over 320 integrations. You got Shopify, WordPress, Zapier, you name it. Pretty wild. Only snag is, if you're on the free plan, you'll notice a good chunk of those are locked away unless you upgrade. Brevo's got about 58 integrations. Major e-commerce and CRM platforms for sure, plus API and webhooks for power users. But not nearly as much variety as ConvertKit. So, in the integration battle, ConvertKit's the winner. How about automation? ConvertKit gives you these kind of powerful if-then automations and tagging setups, ideal for getting nitty-gritty with your audience. On the downside, it gets complicated super fast, especially for beginners. Like, be ready to stare at your screen and scratch your head. Now, Brevo, here's something cool. It's got this visual journey builder. Super intuitive to use. Drag and drop stuff, easy creation of workflows, actions, triggers. You even get transactional emails on every plan. Not as detailed in segmenting with tags maybe, but it's way easier to manage. So, if we're talking automation for most folks, Brevo snagged the win. Hey, quick fun fact. Did you know ConvertKit is the platform behind some huge creator brands like Tim Ferriss? And Brevo? Over 500,000 businesses worldwide use it daily. Kind of wild how big the community is for both. Reporting and analytics. With ConvertKit, honestly, it's kind of basic. You get opens, clicks, how many people unsubscribed, and not much else. There's no info on bounce rates, geo, timing, none of those advanced goodies. Brevo, though? Ooh. You get geodata, device breakdowns, heat maps, time to open reports, advanced stuff that'll totally geek you out if you're into stats. There is a bit of a learning curve, not gonna lie, but those reports are legit. Brevo definitely wins here. Now, let's check out email creation. ConvertKit's got this super simple HTML editor. It's kind of like Notion, honestly, so if you love clean and minimal, you're set. But, and I hate to say it, it just doesn't deliver much flexibility if you want to go wild with design. Brevo, on the other hand, is flexin' with a full drag and drop editor. You can do mobile responsive designs, HTML, plain text, all that jazz. Just fewer interactive bells and whistles compared to some platforms, but you get a ton more freedom than ConvertKit. The winner here is pretty clear. Brevo.
Multi-channel marketing.
All right, this is where the showdown gets real. ConvertKit is all about the email life. No SMS, no WhatsApp, no push. If you just want pure email, that's cool. But Brevo? Crazy spread. Email, SMS, WhatsApp, Facebook ads, web push notifications, live chat, the whole circus. Maybe overkill if you just want to keep it simple. But honestly, so many options. Brevo takes it again. Ease of use. And let me just say, ConvertKit is super straightforward for basic emails and broadcasts. You jump right in, send stuff, easy. But building anything advanced, especially automations, it gets complex. Beginners might struggle. Brevo has this omni-channel dashboard that's surprisingly beginner-friendly. It's honestly easy to learn, even if you're brand new or you hate tech. Points for Brevo here. Support. You'll know how important this is. ConvertKit offers email and chat support on paid plans, plus some helpful docs. But if you're free, you basically get community help, so it's, limited. No phone support at all. Brevo, though, is wild. You get email, chat, and, wait for it, 24/7 phone support, even on the free plan. Like, who does that in 2025? Brevo's the clear winner. Audience and use case fit. This is always the personal one. ConvertKit? It's like a dream for creators, bloggers, YouTubers, indie folks. But if you're running e-commerce, a SaaS, or an agency, honestly, not the perfect match. Brevo's made for businesses, e-commerce, agencies, and SaaS. Basically anyone who needs more than just email. That said, it also works for creators, but might feel bulky. This one's a tie, depending on what you're doing. Let's take a look at how both stack up side by side. There's a clear lead in a bunch of categories for Brevo, from automation to support. You can see ConvertKit stands out on integrations, and of course, if you're a creator first. Just gives you a quick visual on what's what. So here's my real take. Brevo is this feature-packed, best value, all-in-one deal for basically anyone who needs multi-channel marketing, solid automations, deep analytics. All those pro tools. If you're a business or e-com brand in 2025, Brevo's probably going to be your go-to. But ConvertKit is just laser-focused on simplicity and audience growth for creators. If you're all about newsletters, content, and want to keep it light, that workflow rocks. Honestly, you gotta choose based on whether you want to build as a creator or go big with omni-channel business growth. If you found this useful, share it with your marketing crew. And go ahead, try out the free trials on both ConvertKit and Brevo. See which one actually feels right for you.